identical.
Even though he's recently taken a very boring loss to Bo Nickel and recently got sent to the Shadow Realm by one of the Brazilian nerds, Paul Craig has some fantastic jiu-jitsu. Now, Paul is an extremely tall Chad, okay? He is the 4th tallest middleweight on the UFC roster. So that gives him some friggin' long legs to throw up a triangle, as we see him do here in multiple fights, okay? So yeah, he throws up the triangle, and let's just say gloves are a blessing for old Paul, okay? Because look at that. He freaking is able to latch onto that glove, and it provides him a little bit more friction. You know, what the ref doesn't see doesn't hurt him, and allows him to throw up the triangle. Hold up. Is that who I think it is? Yes, I believe so. That is Ankalaev, the new UFC light heavyweight champion, okay? Paul Craig has a W over this man. With just a few seconds left, he locks in a triangle on Ankalaev after getting absolutely mauled by him, and freaking gets the last second tap to get the victory over the current UFC light heavyweight champion. That's pretty freaking Chadly. Here he is against another Russian fella. I swear Uncle Dana does not like Paul. Every time he sees a wrestler or a guy with a Dagestani last name, he's like, let's just throw Paul Craig this guy. Try to get him out of the UFC as quick as possible. But Paul Craig says, hold on, hold my beer. Let me throw these long limbs of freaking legs and freaking give you this triangle sauce. Triangle armbar dilemma. Once again, you can see the Russian is trying to bulldog his way out of it with hammer fists, but Paul Craig is using that sweet technique from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, putting the man in the armbar triangle dilemma. This guy will not freaking go out easy though. Here we go. He re-cinches it. Now he just needs the angle and capture his hands in order to get the guy to quit freaking pounding on him like a damn door, okay? He's got the hands isolated. It's a matter of time. This guy is screwed like a pooch. There you go, the tap. Here we go. Once again, the last place you want to be with this freaking Chad, in between his legs, right between the adductors, okay? These boys just don't ever learn, all right? This guy thinks he's all right there. He's getting comfortable. Paul does an excellent job controlling the hands. A little cheeky John Wayne sweep. This guy gets right back up into the triangle, into the long limbs. Daddy long legs, Paul Craig, GigaChad Craig. But this guy, he's a little slippery, so he slides out of it. But he's in Paul's high guard. Paul, once again, isolates an arm, freaking locks in the triangle, and yeah, gets the finish. Easy dub there. Oh, is that who I think it is? Yes, that's Sweet Dreams, Jamal Hill, former interim light heavyweight champion. This guy has some freaking underrated wins gets in there and stops it, and Paul Craig gets another awesome win. Here we are. The Bear Jew's in a little butterfly half position with that overhook once more. Controls the opposite arm with wrist control. Kind of puts his feet on the hips to manage distance, and he says, whoop-pow. Slaps on that friggin' triangle. All right, he gets the 2-on-1 grip on the arm and slaps on the triangle. That's his bread and butter move, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch that once more. Here we go, 2-on-1, throws up the triangle. That's all she wrote, baby.